Right? Yeah, okay, man. So let me say I welcome the press. Today is the official press statement on the Christian leadership. You know that you guys know very well the federation and I very you so people from Sunday. So the press statement will be made by the interim president, Mr. Gossi S.M. Tama, and maybe all the following questions will come to take two or three questions, and then Mr. President. Then from there, then we can move. So, member of the press, you guys are more welcome.
Well, thank you very much, Chairman. Before I officially begin this press statement, I would like to just introduce members of our interim leadership. Presiding over the press conference today is, my name is Augustine S.M. Tamba. I used to be the former president of the Federation of Librarians, but now I'm the interim president of the Federation of Librarians. We'll have Ms. Asatu Yochi, former second vice president of the Federation of Mysteries. Former second vice president of the Federation of Librarians, member of the interim leadership of the Federation of Librarians. We have Mr. Mustafa Zeshema, who is also a member of the interim leadership. Statement by the leadership of the Federation of Librarian Youth fly on the pending October 2022 Special General Assembly. It is being held today, October 7, 2022, at this venue. Fellow Liberians, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, youth development partners, coordinators, member organizations, staff of FLY, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me firstly welcome you to the interim headquarters of the Federation of Liberian Youth, and on behalf of the board of directors and the entire leadership of FLY, express thanks for your unwavering support and collaboration with the Federation of Librarian Youth throughout these years. We look forward to a greater partnership with you in the coming weeks. We call you here today to provide updates on the upcoming special 7th General Assembly of the Federation of Librarian Youth and the vetting of a new of the press. As you may recall, the board of directors of the Federation of Librarian Youth FLY, along with the Ministry of Youth and Sports, in line with the Federation's constitution and bylaws, appointed a three-mayor committee, a three-persons interim leadership. This leadership was appointed after the expiration of the expired tenure of the last leadership, consistent with the constitution and bylaws of FLY. Let me hasten to inform the public that our sole responsibility is to ensure the conduct of a free, fair, and transparent election for a new corps of officers to steer the affairs of the Federation of Librarian Youth for the next 3 years. This mandate also extends to the process of electing a permanent secretariat of the Federation. All these are expected to be conducted within a period of 6 months. We are therefore pleased to inform the general public that with the support from the government through the our mandate, we have developed a library. In this vein, we hereby announce the official opening of electioneering activities, which begin with the appointment of a committee to vet the permanent secretariat of FLY. Hence, following the timelines which are to be followed by the vetting committee, the Independent Election Commission, following their appointments. The dates are as follows. October 7, 2022, which is today, the Independent Election Commission and the vetting committee will be appointed. October 10, 2022, publication of elections and vetting guidelines. October 13, 2022, vetting and announcement of results of the permanent secretariat. October 15, 2022, Independent Election Commission's screening of expirants. October 17, 2022, publishing of candidates, of qualified candidates. October 11 to 2022, campaign begins and ends. October 21 to October 2022, holding of the General Assembly, and October 2022, October 22nd, 2022, election and announcement of results. The Special General Assembly this year will be held in Buchanan, Grand County, under the theme Reinforcing the Youth Agenda, Continuing the Journey in Unity. Having said this, we are pleased to make the following appointments to the vetting committee and the Independent Election Commission. On the vetting committee, we are pleased to announce the appointment of Mr. Melvin Sondesa, Chairman of the vetting committee, Anthony Victor Power, member, Mr. Mustafa Zeh Shemo, ex-official on the committee. On the Independent Electoral Commission, we are pleased to announce the appointment of Mr. Thomas Morba, Chairman, Madam Kula V. Fofana, member, Mr. Gabriel Sedi, member of the Independent Electoral Commission Committee of the Federation of Liberian Youth. Meanwhile, following series of meetings and consultation with the county coordinators, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and the Board of the Federation of Liberian Youth, the following decisions were reached. One, the accountants, upon the presentation of the letter of attestation from organizations requesting coordinators to receive their invitations. Two, that the interim team will receive confirmation of receipt of invitation by organizations. Three, that all members with invitation, that only member with invitation will be allowed in the vicinity of the General Assembly. We look forward to a smooth process as we all work assiduously in ensuring the full restoration of parity to this noble institution flag. Ladies and gentlemen of the Pope Estate, the public, especially members of flag, we seek your fullest cooperation as we endeavor to achieve this feast. You can be assured of our continued commitment to impartially execute this task. We remain engaged with relevant stakeholders in the premises and in ensuring the conduct of a free, fair, and transparent election. Additionally, the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the Board of Advisors of the Federation of Liberian Youth have assured the young people of the fullest security protection at the General Assembly of the Federation of Liberian Youth. May God bless our country and save our youthful generation. Thank you.
President, any questions? Only 3 questions. Yeah. Your name, where you from?
My name is David, and I'm from Bola.
I'd like to know the criteria set for one to apply.
Criteria for the elections. What basically are you looking for?
In terms of those who are contesting for positions, so I think we'll have to give the Independent Electoral Commission that time to come up with the guidelines. It is within the guidelines of the Independent Electoral Commission that we're going to see stipulations in terms of qualification. But basically, what our Constitution requires is that before you are qualified, you must be nominated by an institution that is already a member of the Federation of Liberia. And so you must, your nomination must come from an institution, especially a full member organization of the Federation before your application is accepted, especially for the position of president. Yeah.
This one is a time about more intern chair or president of the institution taking the election. Am I correct?
Sure.
One who would, maybe out of curiosity, want to question the legitimacy of serving the capacity as president of power, you say to people who may question you accepting the role as interim chairman taking the institutional election.
So in the first place, it was not a personal desire. It is by our Constitution. It is enshrined within our Constitution that upon the expiration, especially in our new Constitution, as upon the expiration of a turning of a leadership, the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the Board of Advisors has amended to ensure that there is an interim leadership set up. And the Constitution did not also leave it vague. The Constitution said that it must be one of the past presidents of the Federation of Liberian Youth. And as you may recall, we presided over one of the most peaceful General Assemblies of the Federation of Liberian Youth. And I think it is in that wisdom, it is in the wisdom of that the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the Board of the Federation of Liberian Youth asked us to come and ensure that we have this General Assembly conducted. So in terms of building friendship, obviously we have friends across the country, but that will not impede our principalness towards to ensuring that we have a free, fair, and transparent election. And that is why we are ensuring that this process remains credible as much as possible. And we want to ensure that all young people who will be at the General Assembly will be there and without any form of intimidation. These kind of activities are sometimes carried around by violence, especially when young people are carried away by business. What kind of security measure are you putting in place to ensure that we do not see some kind of bloodshed or violence? So as you listen to our statement, we had several meetings with the county coordinators who, by and large, on our structure, some form of stakeholders within our structure. We've held a series of different meetings with them, and those meetings were intended for us to have a kind of a general sense of understanding of what the issues are and emanating from them, so that we can resolve these things even before this press conference. So we had several meetings of such, and we also had a meeting jointly with them and the Ministry of Youth and Sports. So we informed the Ministry of Youth and Sports on some of the concerns from the county coordinators, and the Ministry of Youth and Sports have assured us that in terms of security, there will be 100% coverage of security to the General Assembly, and to ensure that the young people are protected under our law and during the conduct of the General Assembly. So the ministry is doing, the ministry and us are going to be communicating with the Liberia National Police in that regard to ensure that we have proper security coverage at the General Assembly.
Okay.
Sky Television Live, we have come to the end of this all important press conference here at the headquarters of the Liberal Federation of Liberal Youth. Here like, my name is Eugene Masami. Thank you so much for watching. I recorded my child broadcast.
Okay. Can we get a statement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta start.